Hey guys, so this week for ocean, we are learning about crabs. So I have a video for you of the books, kind of like we've been doing for sharks and whales, those books that we were reading online. Today we're going to do crabs, and I'm going to read the crab book to you, and when you're done, you have your crab fact or fiction, just like we did for sharks. So let's go ahead and look at this crab book. So here we go. Crabs. There they are. Crabs are crustaceans. And we talked about crustaceans a while ago, maybe a week or two ago. I can't remember why, but we came across that word crustacean. And crabs are a type of crustacean. So are shrimp. Crustaceans have a hard shell to protect their body. So kind of like we have our bones and our hard shell on the inside, theirs is on the outside. This is an old shell that was left behind by a crab. So when they grow, let's read it. When a crab gets too big for its shell, the crab molts and a new one will grow. So molts is like it's shedding its shell, kind of like when our clothes are too small because we've gotten taller or bigger because we're growing up. We have to get rid of those clothes and get new clothes that fit. So the crab gets rid of that old shell and grows a new one. Crabs have 10 legs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 8 back legs that they use for walking and 2 front legs called pincers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These back 8 legs are for walking. These 2 really big claws in the front, those are their pincers. What do you think those are for? Let's see. Crabs use their strong pincers to protect themselves and find food. So they use them to protect themselves. Maybe if an animal's coming close, they use that pincer to like grab or poke at them. But it also helps them find foods. They like their hands. They can maybe dig with those pincers. Crabs use their back legs to paddle when they swim. So just like when they're walking on land, when they're in the water, they use them to move also, but they use them to swim. Crabs walk sideways and they scuttle quickly. So that's their word for walking is scuttle. They scuttle quickly and burrow under a rock or sand if they're in danger. So they go sideways and they go really, really quick. So maybe next time you walk across your house, you could walk sideways like a crab. Crabs are omnivores. So we learned about herbivores and carnivores, but omnivore is something new. Carnivores for meat, herbivores for plants. Crabs are omnivores. They eat plants and other small ocean animals. So an omnivore means both. They eat plants and animals. Crabs have 2 eyes. Their eyes are on stalks. So they have these stalks right here that help their eyes stand up tall so they can see. And that's it. So we didn't read about their pincers too much, but I can tell you that one of their pincers is bigger than the other one. See right here, this is a really big pincer and this is kind of a smaller pincer. They can use their pincers to like crush up their food and maybe their other one helps them eat it, but they have one big one and one small one. So that's all that we have about crabs today. Now you can go do your crab fact or fiction. Remember, you can circle the box with the color that it says. I think it's blue for true and green for false. Or you can just write a little T or an F, but don't color over the words because then I can't check it for you. All right, guys, I hope you liked reading about crabs.